morning, woken up after literally like the best night's sleep ever. I sort of woke up this morning and I said to Luke, how well did you sleep? I fell asleep, I don't know, what time did we fall asleep, Luke?
Must have been just after midnight, I think.
But I think I fell asleep before that, didn't I?
Oh yeah, you dozed off.
Yeah, I dozed off and like Luke was watching TV and then he showered and everything. And then I woke up and like properly got into bed and slept right the way through till 8 o'clock, which is when I set my alarm for. Looked out the window and it's still so dark as well, which is really bizarre because I've kind of thought to myself, it just looks so much earlier. And then obviously got up because I don't want to really sort of lay in or anything. So it's nearly 9 o'clock, which is what time we said we'd go down for breakfast. We're going to go and hit the breakfast bar. Hopefully they've got some really nice stuff. I don't know if it's buffet or table service. So we'll figure that one out when we get there. And then Luke and I will be out for the entire day. So we haven't got anything planned apart from at 1 o'clock. And I'm really excited for this. We're going to pick up a sailing boat and we've got a 2-hour cruise down the fjords, and they have got another boat. I think they've got quite a few, and I've seen one where you can have an afternoon tea, and there's one literally we saw a big boat on the fjords, but I really wanted to do the sailing one because I've never been on a sailing boat, and I just think it's going to be amazing. Even though I know it's going to be like really cold, I think it's still going to be really lovely and really amazing, so I can't wait for that. But other than that, we're going to just sort of like head out and walk around and see what we can get up to. But before anything, it's breakfast. Just so you all know, I've gone with 3 layers again. So I've got 2 base layers and a jumper. Luke and I have both got alpaca socks, which is so warm. And then I've got a pair of, you know, the fleecy Hunter Welly boot socks. I've brought those with me to wear with my boots, and my feet were so toasty. The only problem was my hands, really, and that's because I was vlogging and kept getting the camera out and didn't have my gloves on, so that was pretty much my fault. So we'll see how we get on today. Yeah, let's go. We got down for breakfast and I swear it is the busiest breakfast buffet I have ever seen in my life. I just said to Luke, that is the busiest breakfast buffet I have literally ever seen. However, they have got everything. It is such a nice buffet, isn't it? It's such a nice breakfast buffet. They've got like your sausages, your bacon. Luke's got potatoes, there's pancakes, waffles, there's fruit, there's porridge, there's 5 different types of granola, muesli. Amazing. I've made my own like little bowl, and then I'm going to add this kind of berry porridge. It's cold. I'm going to add that to it. Then I've got some fruit and a ginger shot. Luke's gone for some bacon. What have you got? Bacon, sausage, little sausages, cheese, potatoes, cheese, and this roll looks rather delicious. It's really nice, yeah. So we're going to tuck in. It's so busy here. There's a cheerleading competition, which is like super cute, so I think that's why it's so busy. But yeah, fighting for a bit of food this morning. Can you literally believe that it's nearly 10 o'clock in the morning? Luke and I were just downstairs eating breakfast, but it looks, and I looked out the window and I said it's so bizarre because it feels like it's getting darker, like it feels like it's getting closer to like dinner time than it is having breakfast. No, so Luke and I finished up at breakfast, just come back to the hotel room just to make sure that we've got everything and to do a final wee, actually. I was desperate. And yeah, and then we're gonna, like I said, it's just getting darker. And then we're just gonna head out and have a really good time. I'm a little bit sad because the weather looks a bit like grey and overcast. And I was hoping it was going to be more like very crispy, very icy. Because obviously when we were driving here, it was very snowy. But I think because we've come in to the city, it's, well, yeah, it's not. It's a bit dull. But I'm still going to enjoy my time here and there's still going to be loads to do. And yeah, it's just really weird, like, because it's so dark. It's just bizarre, honestly, eating breakfast when you feel like you should be eating dinner. But anyway, I'm gonna get my coat on and we're gonna go and explore. So we've just stopped to admire this beautiful Christmas tree. It's just a short walk from the harbour, but Luke saw it on the drive in. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is so pretty. Look. So we're in we've come to Via, who knows? But Luke saw it and wanted to come and check out this Christmas tree, which is awesome. It's so pretty. It's very quiet here this morning.
Weekends are quiet, aren't
they? Yeah, Luke said as we were driving through, it seemed really sleepy, didn't you?
Yeah.
We're wondering if it just becomes more lively later on in the day, but yeah, this is beautiful. So definitely come and check out all their really pretty Christmas decorations. I just want to show you how festive everything looks because I can see some reindeer. It's so pretty. And a spaceman. Okay. That is modern art for you. That's the modern art culture.
So this is called the Aker Brig. It's one of the piers or the harbours.
Okay.
Aker Brig. I'm not saying that right. Probably not.
No, we're not good with pronunciation. But look how cute it looks. Do you want to go to H&M and get a hat?
Have a look, yeah.
Yeah. Luke forgot his hat, and I think that he'll need it. Reindeer. Snow globes.
Is it a ball?
Got a ball. Why did I say it? Oh yeah, look. Oh my gosh, this is Christmas is just everything. Look at this. Look at these lights. That is so cute. Good old H&M. We're gonna pop in there, H&M, and get I reckon Luke will find a hat in there. But look how quiet it is for, what's the time, Luke? About 10ish? 10:30?
10:30, yeah.
Yeah, 10:30. It's really quiet.
We've got to get our boat at 12:45 or something.
You said 12:45, yes.
Leaves at 1.
Yeah, I'm so excited about that.
That looks like a proper baker's.
That looks like a good baker's. Got the juice school bread in there. Okay, H&M. So everyone seems to have a dog here. And the dogs are so cute and everyone seems to love their dogs, and I just got to stroke a dog, so I'm so happy about that. It was so cute. And then I just saw this really cute dog just bounding around with its owner, and stuff like that just makes me so happy. Anyways, we're just having a little mooch around basically. Luke went and got his hat. Yeah.
Nice and warm.
Nice and warm now. I was just saying about how everyone seems to have a dog here, really, don't they? We've seen so many.
Yeah, everything's so clean and new as well.
Oh, everything's lovely. Crisp, fresh, clean.
What's going on there?
I have no idea. I don't know. But do you know what else is what I was going to say? Is after my breakfast, I feel really clean and energized. You know, sometimes when you have a breakfast, it's really cloggy and you feel really weighed down, but everything here is just so fresh and crisp and delicious. That breakfast was delicious, and I think it's really set me up for the best day. I feel like I can feel snow on my cheeks, but I don't know. I might not be able to. So like I said, Luke and I are just walking around at the minute with no particular plans. Just exploring, really. It is so quiet.
we are meant to be in the harbour here to get the boat.
Yeah, so that's why we're going to explore around here for a little bit. Look how clean and, like Luke said, clean and crisp and fresh. Everything's just fresh. People are very fit here. They do a lot of running. A fit country. See another doggy over there. Pointer, but yeah. Cute. Lovely. I wonder if people don't get out till later here though.
Maybe.
It's just a laid back way of life. Oh look, there's another dog. Oh God. Hunter would have us do that, you know, if he could.
Yeah. Oh, it's a reflection of them trees
Oh,
behind.
okay.
Made it look like they were in there.
More Christmas stuff there. Some food.
Street food.
Street food, is that for them from there, the New Delhi? I'm not sure. Maybe. Lots of electric cars here. Also. And this is one of the harbours. Harbours. I must admit, I thought it was going to be a lot busier today because it's Saturday, but whether it's just more of a chilled way back of life and people just don't start getting up and going about their daily life until a bit later. The other thing...
How clean the seawater is.
Oh, it's starting to rain.
I mean, the irony of me saying that, and you can see...
I can see like a plastic bag down there, but yeah.
You can see bed, but you know what I mean.
But you know, it is very clear. Oh, guys, it's starting to rain. That's sad. Not all the rain on my Norwegian trip. I said to Luke, like, I like a lot of the designs in places, like very wooden, very chic. I just really like it. We'll be going to IKEA when we get home, clearly, so I can get my house out. Well, I hope it doesn't rain all day, you know. Here we go. You can see them in the daylight now. I was talking about this last night. So you hire the sauna, which is where I'm pointing to, and then you're supposed to take a dip in the fjords. So, oh my god, look at the size of it. He's really fluffy. Hello. Isn't he lovely?
Hugely.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so you take a dip. So you take a dip in the fjords, and then you're supposed to go in the sauna. I see people just like they get in and then they seem to dunk themselves under, and then get out really quickly. So they had quite a few of these where we were yesterday in the harbour, and then they've got a couple here as well today. But it is cold. It's cold on my face. I don't know if I could get in there. I don't know if there's a bit of snow or ice in that rain or not. Can't work it out. But, we didn't order rain. Did you order rain?
No.
Didn't order rain. So where is this lake? Where are we walking up?
Akershus. Akershus.
Akershus.
It's up here somewhere.
And this is the castle.
Yes.
Cool.
Still on the same harbour.
Yeah, we haven't moved very far. We've just pretty much walked all around there really, and then decided, because we've got time, to have a little walk. I don't know if you can hear that, but the bells play a tune. I don't know what tune that is, but they've been playing tunes. Oh, I was trying to figure it out then. I can't work that one out. But we've been trying to work some of them out, and they've been playing like Christmas carol songs and stuff. Which is really cool. Some of them we can't work out, but I don't know if you can even hear that on the camera, but anyway. Here we go.
So what's the story about Akershus? Do you know?
I don't know, apart from the Disney princesses.
Right.
From Disney. We didn't look that up.
Oh, we should find out.
Yeah, we shall find out. Luke's like, what's the story behind Akershus? I'm like, I don't know. We had breakfast and there were princesses back in 2017.
And it's so cringy, we walked out.
And it was very cringe and we walked out.
Well, we'd finished.
Okay, we have finished. If you do
Yeah, we walked out and the lady was like, "Oh, you
Yeah.
haven't seen all the princesses yet."
And we're like, that's fine, we're going. Can I just quickly detour on that note? There was nothing actually wrong with it, but Luke and I done an awful lot of character dining on that particular trip.
No, it's because they were getting the kids to go up
Yeah.
and like go around the restaurant in Congo, weren't they?
Yeah,
Sort of thing.
and we don't have, well, just there, just the two of us. So there's actually nothing wrong with that dining at all, and it is actually really lovely. But I think we were just done, that was towards the end of our holiday, and we didn't want to do any more Disney dining. So there isn't actually anything wrong with it, it was just how Luke and I were feeling on that particular day. So just want to clear that one up. Anyways, back to Norway. Oh, it is getting mighty cold.
It's wind's blowing, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, my hands, I don't know what it is with these fingers of mine. Oh, I said to Luke, it kind of reminded me of what Central Park, but actually it doesn't now. Just as we were walking up the steps, it did though. I think Norway and Oslo in general is just steeped in so much history. I think, gosh, you could spend a very, very long time and not really do all of it, you know. So I'm actually really, really warm, but it's my hands. Do you ever like find once your hands get cold, it's like game over? And the fingers on my left hand, even though I feel like I'm talking really funny because like my face is cold, the fingers on my left hand are frozen. And I'm gonna have to warm them up. We found a Starbucks and I'm like, oh, do I get a Frappuccino? But then I just think, no, that's just silly. Save the fraps for at home. Plus you didn't bring your Starbucks cup, do you know what I mean? So this is Akershus, but I didn't really tell you a lot about it. So what is it up there?
I think so, yeah.
Are we going up?
Yeah.
Oh my god, my hand is cold. Why does one of my hands get so cold? Yeah. Yeah, I was contemplating getting a Frappuccino from Starbucks, but that's just silly, isn't it? You need,
colder.
Oh, exactly. I need to warm my hands up before I get on that boat.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, game over. Yeah, fine with me. It's definitely my fingers that suffer the most. These are, I've got thick gloves on, paddedy gloves. So this is it. This is Akershus, or Akershus, as Luke and I fondly call it. Looks like a little staging area, to be honest. For anyone wondering, this is the second day of me wearing my 5-day eyelashes. So it's cold and it's windy, but they seem to be doing alright. Although I woke up this morning and one was flapping about a little bit, so. But to be honest, I don't know whether that was the way I slept or whatever, but I just kind of like really stuck it back on. But I did shower last night. I didn't like soak my face or anything though, so 5-day lashes, second day. Not doing too bad. Sticking to what we know. Just popped into Starbucks for a quick coffee. Bless you. We had a nice little walk around Akershus, went into the museum, which was free, wasn't it? Everything up there was free actually.
Yeah.
So, did that. We've got about just over half an hour before we have to go and pick up the boat. So we've just stopped for a coffee and a quick warm up because I know it's going to be so cold when we get on the boat. It's unfortunate, it's raining, which is a bit of a shame. I was hoping more for the really cold, crispy weather, but we might get some tomorrow, you never know. So I'm going to finish up my coffee, then we're going to head over to the boat. Now I am going to try and vlog some, but honestly it's so cold that my hands get really cold, so I'll see what I can do. I'll give it a go. We'll see. So we've warmed up with Starbucks and now I'm ready to brace the cold. she says, and jump on our little sailing boat. I'm gonna feel like I'm on below deck without like the dollar.
You know they're not going to drop the sails, don't you?
Yeah, okay, just ruin it for me now.
Okay.
Honestly, my little mood hoover.
I just want to manage your expectations, you know.
When I'm like, are we keeling yet?
You're like, go and ask Captain when he's going to drop the sails. when they're going to drop the sails.
So I just wanted to say that we're picking up our boat. Luke actually booked this on Viator, is that right?
No, I'll booked it differently.
Right, you can come and get your tickets here though.
Get your guide. There's an app.
Right, get your guide. But I just want to quickly, this is it, isn't it? So this is what we're doing. The winter fjord sightseeing. So this is what we're doing here. So you can get your tickets from the kiosk here. But Luke actually got these last night and he downloaded an app. So yeah, I just wanted to say that now. And here we are. It's pretty busy. It's proper cute though. Oh, that's so pretty. It's cute, right? So we are on our cruise, just heading out onto the fjords. Very cold because it's you've got the wind factor. But I'm very excited to do this, so I'm going to just embrace the cold. It's very cute. We've got little blankets like over our legs, so it will just be my face and probably my hands that suffer the most. This is a 2-hour cruise. Got your gloves on, got your hat on, got your snoot. You look pretty warm.
Yeah.
You'll be alright.
Situated on the cliff on our left-hand side is the Akershus fortress. It was originally built by King Haakon V of Norway as a
So it's freezing, but Luke just went and got some glog.
Which is like their mulled wine.
Which is like their mulled wine. It's actually, I think it's nicer than mulled wine though. It's really lovely. But fun fact, back in the Viking era, the reason why it's red is because they used to put horse blood in it. That's obviously not why it's red now, it'd be the red wine. But how cool, well not cool, but what an interesting fact is that, do you know what I mean? Weird, but they don't do that now, thank goodness. But we just got this to warm our hands up because look at Luke's nose, this is red.
the islands in the Oslo Fjords are within easy reach with ferries from the city and offer historical sites, peaceful.
I'm going to have to put this camera away because not only is it raining, but I'm actually getting colder and colder and colder. So just know that the trip is worth it and I'm having a really good time. But I do want to take some photos on my phone.
In the middle of the water
and
is another of Oslo's
I can't keep
old
holding the camera because it's
lighthouses.
so cold. So freezing cold, but There's a little table set up just down here. And they're giving out free glug, whatever, and a little ginger biscuit for free. He just sets out. How cute is that? And it's really nice. Like Luke's actually really taken with this, hasn't he? It smells amazing. It's like Christmas in a cup, and it's actually like so much better than mulled wine. Anyways, we finished off our cruise, which was so cold. I couldn't feel my fingers by the end of it. And then we had to go to Starbucks just so we could like warm up quickly. And now we're gonna go and find the...
We're gonna go and find the Royal Palace.
The Royal Palace. So I will get the camera out when I can, but honestly, I'm trying to stay warm because once your hands get cold, it's so biting. It's like game over. Something we picked up on the way was these little traditional Norwegian buns, and I ate it before I could even film it. I wasn't planning to, but I was so hungry. So yeah, I will get another one, but it was actually really delicious. I thought it was going to be like buttery and really sweet, but it was actually a lot more savoury than I thought. So next time I will remember to film that. So we're going to go and find the palace, and then we're going to go to the forest to do the light trail. Don't know if it is a trail, but it is now. And then we're going to finish up like in the Christmas market area. Okay guys, here we are, Royal Palace. It's pretty grand, isn't it?
How close it is to the...
Oh, let's turn around. Ah, and that's where we were yesterday, where the big grill is. Isn't it?
The big tree to the left is the building, we say that was the university, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we're actually really close to Winter Wonderland
Can't
here
believe
now.
we didn't see this.
That's crazy, but look how pretty that looks down there.
Yeah, I see the...
Oh,
see
yeah.
how busy the market is, can't you?
Yeah.
The whole...
Oh, it's heaving tonight. I shan't be getting the camera out when we go into there. But this took us about 10 minutes to walk up here, I would say. It wasn't long, was it?
Not long at all. That's from like the harbour that's like furthest away.
Yeah. And then, yeah, you have to see this. It looks very grand and very beautiful.
There's a guard over there.
Oh, yeah. It's smaller than Buckingham Palace though, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's very,
Oh, there as well.
very, very pretty though.
Really stunning, yeah.
Am I getting boring when I say it's so cold? I can't actually talk properly. It's getting harder and harder to get this camera out and do any kind of content because I'm frozen. Honestly, having the best time here. I literally just love it. Look at that. And honestly, like, look at this view behind me as well. It's so pretty here. It's just so much going on. Can I just say though, it's not that late. It's about 4-ish. So you've been mistaken for thinking it's a lot later, but it's not. It just looks it. And that's throwing me off a little bit as well. I keep thinking that like everyone's going to be shut in and oh, I need to grab some dinner. But to be honest, Luke and I don't have any dinner reservation plans tonight really. We're just going to go with it because that's what this tour is all about, just going with it. So I'm not going to bore you anymore because there we go, that is it. That is the Royal Palace behind me. Okay guys, here you go. The Nordic Pixel lights. I'm not joking when I say I've literally just climbed so high. Like a good 10-minute steep hill walk that brings you up to here. It's not very well lit either, so be warned, but it's totally free to get in. And it's really pretty as well, so I am glad we did it. How long was the walk up here?
What, from the tram?
Good 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Good 10 minutes up a steep hill though. And like I said, it's not very well lit, so. But it's super pretty. And free.
Yeah.
So come and do it, because where else are you going to see this? Do you know what I mean? Look at the view. How slippery is it?
Very slippery. Nearly fell over 3 times.
Luke's nearly fallen over like 3 times, so do be careful when you come here because it's a mixture of like the mud and the rain, and I think it's starting to get a little bit icy now as well, so because it's super steep, just be very careful. I thought Luke was going to go definitely 3 times.
I mean, I have got like boots on.
He's got his Timberlands on and everything, but yeah, honestly it seems to be getting worse, so we didn't stay too long at the lights, but we have come down to the viewing platform because obviously it's absolutely stunning. Just popped into a cute little bakery called, I'm going to spell it, Mendels.
Mendel.
And we grabbed a pistachio cookie.
It's near the cathedral.
Near the cathedral. And I love pistachio and I love cookies, so this is a bit of a winner. And then we did that. Oh, we got the box? Yeah?
Yep.
It's yummy.
It's got like nuts and caramel on top, yeah?
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, nice.
That, gooey, nutty, and delicious. Well, today certainly didn't get any warmer. It just seemed to get colder and colder and colder. But here I am back in the hotel room, which is feeling super snuggly. Yeah, today was just perfect in every way. Luke and I have been out since just after 10 o'clock this morning, and it is literally 9:30, and we've only just been back sort of maybe 10 minutes. So not that long at all. We obviously, after we did the lights, which have a name and I forget what they're called, something pixels.
Pixie, hang on, let me have a look on the Google Maps. It's up the hill. Let's have a look. It's called Nordic Pixel Forest.
The Nordic Pixel Forest, or the Nordic Pixie Forest, as I like to say.
I actually called it the Pixie Forest. It's a Nordic Pixel Forest.
He did call it the Pixie Forest?
It's Pixie Forest. Unless that means pixie.
No, I think pixel, I imagine it to be like pixels, like. Anyway, yeah, after we did that, which was really good, the walk was super like steep to get up there, and coming down was really slippery. We almost lost Luke sort of 3 times.
It was icy. You got to imagine.
It was actually icy as well because it was raining, but I think it was like raining sort of ice in the end. So it was funny, and I did honestly think he was going to stack it a good 3 times. But we actually got the tram to go to the Nordic Pixel Forest, which is our first time on the tram here. So we went and book your tickets before you get on the tram. Do not book your tickets on the tram. 100% book your tickets before you get on the tram. You need to download an app. What's the app called?
The app is called Router. Ruter.
Ruter. Router.
And the symbol is a red hashtag.
Symbol is a red hashtag. So definitely get your tickets before you get on the tram. We did, but there was a group of guys that did not get their tickets, and it just so happened that on the way back, 4 ticket marshals,
Ticket inspectors.
ticket inspectors jumped on, and they were all over this group of guys. And what, Luke, you heard the fine, didn't you?
Yeah, €1,200 because they weren't cooperating. And she said, look, if you don't cooperate, that's the maximum. But she said, look, if you sort it out now, one of you pays for all four, it was like 120 euros. Still €120
Yeah,
fine
absolutely.
for a ticket, which I just found out so if you pay for a whole day, it's like €9.
Yes, you were just doing some research, weren't you?
Yeah, so knowing what I know now,
Yeah.
I would have bought us both a 7-day pass.
Yeah.
To use Zone 1, which covers all of Oslo basically. The airport is Zone 4, so you'd have to make sure you got that for just that one journey if you're travelling by train. But no, because any new place is a bit daunting, isn't it? Like using their underground, but that covers all the transportation: buses, trains, trams, everything. It's a one ticket system.
Yeah.
So you can spend £9 each per day, and you can just get off and on trams, buses.
That's it, and that's what we're going to do tomorrow.
Yeah, because we need that to go to where we're going on the for that walk.
Oh, okay.
And they say that's not included in the ticket.
Yeah,
price.
they will help you purchase that, but we'll just do it.
We need to get from here to Oslo anyway, so.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll buy the tickets in the morning and then all good.
Perfect. Do not cut corners on that. Definitely, 100%. She was not backing down at all, was she? The ticket inspector was not backing down. She was like, I want you to buy your tickets. So,
yeah, because they literally bought them.
Yeah, as they jumped on.
And they saw the tickets inspectors. They were like,
yeah,
on the phone trying to book them, and she clocked it, and she's like, no, they're not valid. They're not valid because you just literally bought them now, so you weren't having it. She weren't going away. So. And
at one point, these guys had literally like 4 ticket inspectors that would not go. So get your tickets before. So obviously after we finished up there, we headed back into the Christmas market, Vinterland, and just got some food basically. Like I said, the vegetarian options are slightly limited because I think they're very meat orientated over here. But we did eat at the Greek sort of little.
I can't remember what it's called, but it was just a Greek hut.
It was a Greek hut. I can't even think. It was a Greek hut, and I had the vegetarian salad pita, which was really, really lovely, and it was actually I really needed it. We followed that up with a waffle and some donuts because when in Oslo, you got to just try some foods, and it was all lovely. Super cold though. Like honestly, I can't even. Like it's so cold. Yeah, it's really cold. Like my hands just will not warm up for some reason. I feel like I've got something wrong with my hands, but anyway. Even Luke was like, your hands are just freezing. So I'm really sorry if I haven't filmed as much as maybe I would want to, but as soon as my hands come out and they get cold, it's like game over. But anyways, we have had a really good day. It's been really long. We've done over 22,000 steps today, so we have literally been on the go for the whole day. Now I'm just looking forward to having a coffee, chilling out, going to sleep, and then waking up tomorrow all refreshed and ready to hit the reset button and go again. I'm sure tomorrow will be another really, really long day. And I'm totally here for it. It's our last day in Oslo tomorrow, so Luke and I definitely won't want to miss a single second of it. I don't know what our plans will be for eating, whether we'll find a restaurant or whether we'll just go back to Vinterland and just... I don't know, whatever you want to do really, Luke.
Yeah, we'll
figure it out tomorrow. That's the thing, we're just like figuring it out as we go along. So I'm going to leave the vlog here, and yeah, I will catch up with you tomorrow and we can go on the final adventure of our Oslo trip.